Hello, it's so nice to see you on another vlog. I'm going to pretend like I didn't just film yesterday and that it's been some time, because for you, it's been some time. It is Thursday, what is it? I should know this off the top of my head. It is Thursday the 13th of November. And do you know why I should know that off of the top of my head? Just bear with me because I forgot something. I prepared and then I forgot something. So just 1 second. I know it's Thursday the 13th of November because it is my release day. Yes, my book, the second of the Serenity Sound series, released today. Whispers That Keep Us. It is Small Town Enemies to Lovers rom-com. Love it. Chef's kiss. And it is released today. And release day is always such a nice feeling. There's that apprehension of, will people like it? Are people going to even pick it up? Are they even interested? But it is also really nice to know as well that the people that love these books and need these sorts of books in their life will find them and will hopefully have a little bit of joy when they read it. So that is so nice. So yeah, very excited. It's release day. But it is also coming up to the middle of November, and so far, looking back on the last two vlogs for the November Writing Challenge, it's not gone as smoothly as I was planning. And I planned and I put some things in place, and I feel like it's not happened how it should have happened. But it is what it is. We've got to just roll with the punches. If you are new here and wondering who the hell I am, I'm Marie. Hi. I'm a steamy romance author. You have to go and grab your favourite drink, snuggle up and come be an author with me because there's a lot going on. Asking for a friend, is it acceptable to eat a mince pie on the 13th of November when you still have Halloween decorations up? Gonna do it anyway. I really should have made myself a cup of coffee as well. We're on the 13th of November. November is the month where I am participating in the Rough Draft Challenge. You may have heard of something similar called NaNoWriMo, or there's lots of other November writing challenges for authors where an author tries to write an awful lot of words, in my case 50,000 words, in the month of November. And I am at 45% of the way through, which is great because we're almost halfway through the challenge as well. I'll pop up my little graph to show where I am. The high achiever in me is quite happy that I've just always been above the expected line. I have so far written in the month of November 22,544 words. I have, though, written nothing today. And it is 12:30, so I have 2.5 hours left, and I would like to write, please. Thank you. I am a writer. I need to do some writing. So that's what we're going to do. But if you are asking what I'm writing, I'm going to tell you whether you're asking or not. I'm actually writing the last book in the series that I'm releasing at the moment, which is the Serenity Sound series. So this is book number 2, but I'm writing book number 6, and that's going to be the last one in the series. If you have not watched any of my other vlogs, you can go back and start right at the beginning. But this is a book that when I started writing this series, I had no idea what to do with this character, what her story would be, who she was going to end up with. I really didn't want to write it, and I could have easily cut the character out. Bless her. She almost did get cut, but I really wanted her to link in with my series that I will hopefully be starting in the new year. So I didn't cut her out, and I'm really glad that I didn't because I really like this story. It is a matchmaker's story with her friend's brother. Yeah. There are some delicious moments coming up. I'm probably a quarter of the way through the story now. There is some good tension that is bubbling. There is some great moments that have just sprung up out of nowhere. I didn't plan them, and I'm really happy with them. Just need to start writing. So let's get on to that. the worst happened. Yes, I actually came down unwell. And it wasn't just like that niggling unwell feeling that I got last week. It was full-on illness that knocked me for six, threw out all of my plans and just put me in bed for a day or two. And so I woke up on Friday the 14th of November feeling that niggly little, I don't feel very well. But I got up in the morning, did some writing, and it felt amazing. Despite being unwell, the writing was actually good. I think I'm coming up to some really interesting chapters which helped. But in 45 minutes, I wrote 1,344 words, which I was really impressed with, and I sort of wish I'd filmed it now. But I had the niggles of a sore throat and another illness. But I did manage to finish the chapter, and I'm really glad that I got that in, because I was umming and ahhing. Should I do the morning session? Should I just push it back into the evening? Well, thank goodness that I didn't, because my work day was really hectic, stressed me out, and so at the end of that, there was no way that I would have written anything. But Saturday the 15th of November, I woke up feeling really unwell, and even my trusty immunity juice just wasn't working. I just threw myself in the bed, ended up going to sleep, and then watched YouTube for the rest of the evening. But although the thought of writing was really unappealing, especially because I realised that with finishing the chapter the day before, I had no idea what these next few chapters were even a bit about. They were a bit too generic in my planning, and I hadn't done as I said I would. I hadn't figured those out before coming to write. So by the time some tablets kicked in and I'd had a little bit of a rest, I just let myself chill out throughout the day and think about those chapters and sort of confirm some of the details of them. It was originally meant to be 3 chapters, and I have squashed them down into 2 chapters, and I'm really excited about what those chapters are going to be. The details came to me, and although I was still feeling really bad, I just thought a couple of minutes on my phone of writing would do the trick on Saturday. It's probably one of my lowest word count days that I've had so far at 688 words, but it is progress, and I really did need to take that time to just chill. On Sunday again, I just knew I really wasn't feeling great. I needed to look after myself, take some time just to rest and recuperate. But I also did really want to write, because those details from the day before and planning all of that out, they had sort of marinated overnight, and I was really wanting to get writing. And I did manage to write. I wrote on my phone, and I wrote 2,098 words, which I was not expecting that. But with that, it meant that I actually hit my weekly word goal of 10,800 words in a week. Monday, I picked up the camera. You have got fluffy dressing gown Marie, and you've got some very generic shots of me writing. In the morning, I was still not feeling well. Honestly, this has been taking a really long time to shift, and although the morning sessions are a lot slower and the caffeine is not kicking quick enough, and my brain definitely feels foggy from this illness and from just general morning zombiness, I managed to write 1,328 words. And do you know what that means? That means I've hit 30,000 words in total. 30,059 words, which means I get another reward. I had every intention to film myself opening this reward, but I did not. Tuesday, we've got more of the same, but don't you worry, I changed the colour of my light so it looks different. You've still got the fluffy dressing gown, the caffeine still did not hit quick enough, but it looks different, right? And I managed to get, this is actually crazy, 1,993 words. Now, I think I must have started quite quick after my alarm went off. And I still, even looking at this now, I'm like, there's no way I did almost 2,000 words on a random Tuesday morning. But I've honestly checked it so many times, and I did. I still can't believe it, but yeah, almost 2,000 words, 1,993 words on Tuesday morning. Absolutely amazing. Which leads me into Wednesday and my author day, and still feeling unwell, but getting better. And honestly, these chapters are amazing. I absolutely love them. Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, the 19th of November. It is 1:30, and I have spent the morning writing in Starbucks, which is dream goals, and finished a whole chapter in Starbucks, which was great. And then me and my husband took a little walk around the shops, did a little bit of Christmas shopping, had some lunch, and I've come back, and I've probably got about an hour until I need to go and pick up my boys from school. Just feel like it's been a long time since I have filmed anything and spoken to you guys. And that has been because I have been really unwell. I'm still not feeling 100%. I think it might be the flu. I don't know. It's very generic. It just feels like I'm unwell, but I don't know what the symptoms are. Possibly flu. Who knows? Slowly getting better. And the good thing is I've still been able to write. It was definitely more difficult when I was first starting to get unwell, but we are still hitting targets, which is great. You would have just seen that I actually did pass the 30,000 word goal on Monday, and that was very exciting, and I was not expecting to hit it on Monday. I was thinking I might hit it on Tuesday or possibly the Wednesday. So that's really exciting. However, I have not opened a reward, and I'm going to be completely honest with you when I say I forgot that I needed 5 rewards. I think I was working off the fact that there was 4 weeks to do 4 rewards, but that math doesn't work out. 50,000 across 10,000 word reward goals is obviously 5. So I've been thinking, like, what on earth am I going to do? I've come up with the plan that actually my little writing sprint at Starbucks today is going to be my reward, because it was just pure author dream goals. I did a whole chapter. I'm so happy I did a chapter that was really quite an emotional tug. It was a realisation chapter for the male character who has been completely oblivious this whole time, and things are really starting to ramp up in the book, and I'm really excited for these next few chapters. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a little swap around. So for 40,000 words, I've got a couple of things that I've already set to one side. So I'm almost there already. I'm at like 34,000 words or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. And I'm very happy. Despite being unwell, I gave myself some time off. I mean, I still did do stuff was more thinking time, not as conscious of the word goals, writing on my phone and resting. These morning sessions have been an absolute game changer. I'm really happy that I've swapped from evening sessions to morning sessions, which is complete opposite of what I used to do. I used to be an evening writer, and now it just feels so difficult to write in the evening for me. So I'm adapting, preferring the early mornings, getting the words down. Am I halfway through? I don't think I'm halfway through the book yet at all. Also, just wanted to show you my weekly spread for this week because I love it. Like the brown, the cookies. I absolutely love my bullet journal at the moment. I'm really proud of it. Logging everything down, my word chart, which I'll put up a screenshot of so that you can see where my progress is for this vlog. I just am loving it. The rewards, I think that's actually something I'm going to continue with. Just doing little things here and there, nothing like big and crazy, things that I would already want to get myself but sort of resist getting myself. I'm not great at treating myself. So I thought actually this would be a really good way to continue momentum into December. Yeah, because we're on the 19th, so we've got 11 days left. Well, technically, I'm not going to write anymore now, so we've got 10 days left of writing. And I am doing great. I'm ahead. I am happy. Unwell, but getting over it. I think that's where we're going to leave it for this week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hope if you are writing in the writing challenge, I hope everything's going well for you. Do a little comment down below. Let me know if you're doing it, how you're getting on. And if you are a reader and you just love the behind the scenes, then just come and say hi. Let me know what books you're reading because I'm just about to finish my book and I need some inspiration of what to read next. And I will see you in the next vlog where we're going to almost be at the end. I'm just having a look at the calendar. Yeah, the next vlog is going to be the last full week of writing in the month of November, and then I'll have a little bit more to do, but we are on the home stretch. We've got 10 days worth of writing left, but we can get this done. I'm so excited. Come and hang out with me. Happy reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can catch that too, and I will speak to you soon.